We need to defund the thought police. Okay, you have people getting fired because they're saying boys can't be girls and girls can't be boys. You have people getting fired because they're saying, there's only two genders. You got people getting fired because they say men cannot get pregnant. Like, they're literally trying to make everyone, this world, immoral. And it's crazy. And there's so many people that just believe it. They watch the news. They sit there and watch the news. And the news tells them, oh, yeah, there's 20,000 genders. You can be whatever gender you want. And these TV shows and these movies. And they're like, and the people are like, yeah, I think I can. I think I could be whatever I want. And it's funny because, during school, when they were in basic biology, the instructor was like, okay, today we're going to talk about chromosomes. If you have an XX chromosome, then you are a male. If you have an XY chromosome, then you are a female. And these people who are just believing the news every single day were in class like, blah, blah, blah. Look at this guy. He's trying to be a teacher. And now they're like sitting at home watching the news and they're like, yeah, let me take some notes here. Okay, a boy can be a girl and a girl could be a boy and men can get pregnant. Okay, hey, everybody, look at how smart I am. I know that boys can be girls and girls can be boys and men can get pregnant. So what do you think about that, huh? And it's like, I don't get it. How come you didn't pay attention during biology? Well, you're paying attention to this tube, this TV full of liars, but you believe that. Like, we need to, okay. So in school, it was like, we have the First Amendment for a reason because there has to be free speech as long as nobody's getting hurt. Because the people who you disagree with need to have free speech. Because if we start taking away free speech from these people that you disagree with, then who knows, in the future, it could opinions could change, and pretty soon your speech could be censored. Okay, so it's not good to censor because it could always switch and then go against you, and it's happened before. It's happened before in college campuses where they created this, censored speech. They wouldn't let speakers talk. All of a sudden, I think it was like the Jewish Coalition or Jewish something student body. They wouldn't allow some speakers to come and speak. They pretty much were censoring. So then, like a year or two later, the Jewish club or whatever the college course was, they tried to go out and do a speech. And they weren't allowed to. And so it works both ways. That's why you have to be able to have free speech. And then these people believing the news are like, blah, 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 blah. Look at this guy trying to teach. And then now these people are sitting there watching the news, like taking notes like, yeah, we need to restrict some people's speech because anyone who wants freedom is a terrorist. Anyone who wants body autonomy is a terrorist. Anyone that wants to protect their kids are terrorists. So we need to censor their speech. These doctors that are coming out, we need to censor their speech. They're completely against anything the TV tells them to be against. Okay, how come you're paying attention so well now when the TV, because you know why? Because the TV works off emotions and it gives you these sob stories, and people are so affected by emotions, whereas in school, all they're doing is just teaching you. They're just teaching you like these are the facts. People don't give a hoot about facts. All they want emotion. They want to see sob stories. Oh, this poor person because the right to bear arms. Oh, this poor person. But they never show the people who protect themselves or the people who save a lot of people by being armed. They never show you that because They don't want to show you. They want you to take notes on only the things that are going to remove the rights from people. So we need to defund the thought police, okay? Allow people to think. These fact checkers, these people who are on Instagram, Facebook, all these social media platforms that are fact checkers. Okay, so Facebook just admitted that these fact checkers are based on opinions. They're not based on fact. They're based on opinions. Okay, somebody took Facebook to court and they were suing them, and so the lawyers came out and said, you can't sue us because these fact checkers' statements are not based on fact. They're based on opinions. Okay, you could look that up. Just look it up. Fact checks are based on opinions, but so they're censoring people based on their opinion, and that goes against the First Amendment. Okay, it's not even understandable if people are being censored because they're lying, because you shouldn't be censored for lying unless it hurts somebody. But if you're being censored based on someone else's opinion, that's completely wrong. Okay, these thought police, they're not allowing people to say what their opinions, their beliefs, and even facts. People will just repeat what they heard or show what they heard on the news, and they'll be censored. And it's like, this is directly from this website, this government website. It tells you right there, and they censor them because they say it's fact check, but like I said, it's based on opinion. Okay, it's destroying the world. Okay, these thought police, this censorship is destroying the world. People are not seeing the truth. People are at each other's throats, fighting each other left and right. It's crazy, and it's all because of this censorship and this lie and these lies that calling, and these people just believing, taking notes when they're watching TV. They didn't pay attention in class when they got the facts, but when the TV says it, let me take notes and let me I'm going to prove people wrong that men can get pregnant. It doesn't make any sense, but people are at each other's throats because the people that believe whatever the news says are fighting with the people who are going by logic and facts. And all they're trying to do is divide and conquer. Because when we're down here fighting each other, they can get away with whatever they want. We don't have to fight the population. All we have to do is convince the torch holders want to take the pitchforks from the pitchfork holders. So they get people fighting, and they don't even have to do anything. The people are fighting each other, and that's what's happening. Okay, so we need to defund the thought police, get rid of fact checkers, stop trying to destroy the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, all that. Okay? You can't censor somebody based on their opinion. You can't censor somebody if it's not causing any harm. If people are not getting hurt, you can't censor people. Okay? Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think they're going a little too far? They're trying to take our rights away? Did you pay attention in class, or did you ignore the teacher when he was saying the facts and you completely follow whatever the news says? That people who want freedom are terrorists. That people who want bodily autonomy and the right to not allow someone to inject them with foreign substances, you see them as terrorists because the news says that. Or people who want to be able to defend themselves. I mean, we have all this crime. It's all backfiring on these mayors and governors because they did all this woke policies, and now their cities are being destroyed. Okay, because they wanted to defund the police and all these other policies that they're doing, and now they're regretting it because everything is getting robbed. People are getting robbed. It's just going crazy right now. Okay, so don't believe everything. We need a right to defend ourselves. Right now is a great time to be a criminal because they're letting criminals out of jail. They're They're doing a no bail policy where even if you get caught, you don't go to jail before your court. They're doing all these policies, and it's incentivizing people to go out and commit crime. And then more criminals see what's going on, and they're like, oh, I could do that too. Okay, and it's just getting worse and worse. All because of censorship, of thought control, not allowing people to see the truth. Oh, and then you have these people who have gotten 3 shots, and they literally get sick from the virus and blame it on a healthy person, someone who's been healthy, who's been healthy the whole time, hasn't gotten sick, is not dead, is still alive, didn't get any shots. That's who they're blaming it on, instead of the people who are putting foreign substances into their veins, which there's nothing to clean it before it goes to the brain, before it goes to the heart. Okay, when we eat something, we have the liver, we have all these different safety precautions to filter out any kind of poison before it gets to the blood, because the blood goes to the brain, the blood goes to the heart. If you inject something into your vein, there's no filters. It goes straight to your brain, it goes straight to your heart. But the people think that when you inject foreign substances into your veins, that doesn't do anything. The news says it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Let me take notes. I'm not going to pay attention to facts. I'm going to just take notes on what the news says. Injecting foreign substances in your vein, ooh, that's a miracle. But these healthy people who aren't getting sick, who never got the shot, they're the ones that are getting me sick. Defund the thought police.